ever functioned quite the way that it did is because we know all of these things now. We have all of this information about how hard, now, which is good because people can protect themselves in the future. But like, now that we know this, you're inherently suspect of everything. You know?
Well, any kids show you see, you're going to be like, what's going on in the background?
Right.
Who's filming this? Let me see what the director looks like. Is it also a kid? Oh, it's an adult? Check him.
Right. There's a thing, and it's just the Me Too movement, all these things have like made people aware of these really punishing corporate structures that allowed these monsters to do all this shit. That's why a lot of people are doing stuff independently and having a lot of success. Because you don't have to, you know?
I mean, the worst part is he was making great TV shows. That's the worst part.
No, they all were. Here's the problem. They all were. Kevin Spacey, they all were. You know, this is a terrible thing. And I don't know what to tell people about it other than it's not worth it. Good TV is not worth a bunch of kids getting raped. But there's got to be, like, I don't know, some other way, like, maybe allow them to be, like, really, really anti-Semitic and racist.
The kids or the directors?
The people that used to be pedophiles.
Gotcha.
They got to have a taboo.
They need an arc.
They need a taboo.
Yeah, they need to bring them back for, like, you know, when they do the Survivor.
What about
it's like
a
the
fat
villain
Nazi
season.
lesbian? She has sex with people of her own age, but she's a fat Nazi. And
That
she
checks
smokes.
a lot of boxes right there. There, and the cigarettes, too.
You can't give these jobs to normies. But we can't have kids and women being thrown into a pit. So what can we do? We got to give them to people that are a little fucking nuts. Because those are people that make good shit. Maybe it could be like Blaustein, just have a foot fetish.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
I mean, Dan Schneider loved feet.
He did.
He everywhere. His feet and all these photos. And Nickelodeon used to be a foot. The logo.
Yeah, why was that's a great point. Why
And
was
there's
the
also-
logo of Nickelodeon a foot?
There's also something about, like, on iCarly, he had
But do
fans
they, I mean, let me be
send
honest with
in-
you, does that not look like a happy couple? All right. Anyway, it's a joke.
But he had
Yeah,
also
right,
kids
why?
send in foot photos for, like, an iCarly like contest. People would kids would take photos with feet and, like, send it in to Dan at Nickelodeon.com.
It's so crazy, like, that this one guy's foot fetish became a network. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, look at this.
Like, this guy's foot fetish became a literal network.
This was 2009. He goes, if you have weird toes, please send it to us. I don't even think the show was on in 2009. I think this was like 4 years later. He's like, who wants a reboot?
Yeah, let's
Speaking
go.
of boots,
Yeah,
get those dogs out.
feet. It really is. Now, he's not on X anymore, right?
He's alive, correct?
Yeah.
Somewhere?
He's somewhere.
He's probably still in L.A. He's probably still taking generals, being like, cool, shoes off.
Yeah, I wonder where Dan Schneider would be now.
Is that his profile?
This is problems.
Is that him?
The rook is hanging.
Did he
The
retweet
bishop's
the link?
hanging. Wait, what?
Yeah, this is the first time he tweeted in 5 years.
Okay.
Oh, he talks about it.
Oh, interesting.
That's not Dan Schneider.
This is Dan right here.
Okay, by the way,
looks thinner.
by the way,
He looks better.
this is great. He's actually addressing this. Let's go.
Okay.
I really appreciate you reaching out and giving me the opportunity
They're
to talk to
sitting
you about
so close to each other.
what we saw over the last 2 nights.
I'm really glad you're here because I believe this is important.
By the way,
For sure.
you know where this should have happened. Hey, Mom. Thanks for doing this, Mom.
Oh no! What am I doing?
In the duck.
Oh, I don't know if I had any moves there.